Welcome, everyone, to Exposing the Business, episode 51. Or are we 50 point B? I don't know. We are 51 or we're 50 part 2. Either way, I am Tiante, and I am here with Swole Brother, well, somewhat Swole Brother, number one. How you doing, Steve?
I'm pretty sure I'm skinny brother number one now because I like a skeleton now. So
well, you know what? You'll be stick brother number one until you get back to your gains. Then
looking like Jamar with this joint.
ooh. What's the update, Steve? How you been doing?
Can't complain. Dealing with nonsense, going to the grocery store, and of course, people don't know how to act in a grocery store. You got people in there. It's clearly, it's clearly spots on the floor 6 feet apart. But people are kind of like, God, they're not going to do that. I'll be all up in your grill. I'm like, back up, back up, people. God, back up. Still can't find any ice cream. Can't find any cookie dough. I mean, this is good. Just why are we hoarding the ice cream and cookie dough? Why? Just why? I don't understand that. Why?
See, mask may be one thing. You might be able to find a mask online, but that cookie dough, not ice cream, all them sweet treats, they all gone, Steve. You're not gonna find them until the next shipment, whenever that is.
Yeah. I mean, I found toilet paper this week, and it was just off whim. I was like, let me go to the store. Went to the store, gonna go shop. I was like, that's a toilet paper, paper towel aisle. I want to go down there. It looks barren as I don't know what. I don't even see anything. Let me go check regardless. And I stumbled across toilet paper.
Good God.
And it was 2 things left. And I sat there and said, okay, which one are you going to do? It was a 12 pack. And then there was an 8-pack of Scots. And I sat there and said, let me go get the 12 pack and get more. I walked over to grab it. I took a step back and looked at that price, and I said, yeah, they crazy up in this piece. They wanted, for normal toilet paper, normally get that 12-pack toilet paper in that store, it cost me $6. Mm-hmm. Guess how much they wanted for that 12-pack?
Let me guess, 10.
No.
What?
$14.
No, sir. No.
Said, okay, I'm pick up his Scots. Scots $8. I said, I'm gonna pick up his Scots. Y'all lose your mind. This ain't no Angel Saw. This ain't no Charmin. This is some store brand. Y'all get $14 for some store brand toilet paper. That makes no sense at all.
1 ply or 2 ply?
It was 1.
No.
Just say, man. Y'all better than me. I use napkins. I ain't paying $50 for this.
I love it, bro. What store was this?
I don't want to name drop like that. But,
all right.
Let's just say it's only a store that you'll find in a kind of beat down area.
I mean, I haven't even really loved this house that much since this whole thing started.
That is good for you. I wish I could stay in.
Yeah, I would. Honestly, because it isn't that I don't want to get out. It's just that every time my dad goes to the store, I'm always asleep because I've been doing some homework late, or I've been or I'm just doing homework in that exact time when he leaves. So literally. Yeah. I'm because I got all this homework I got to do, and so I got to like push everything in, and so it's like I can't. I get no exact time to simply just be like, yo, can I get out the house real quick and like. But he like the way he tells it. The way he tells me about the outside world now. He makes it seem like North Korea just came in and just took and just kidnapped everybody. There's nobody left. The apocalypse came. The rapture came, and we were just left behind. So
I stopped going to like BJ's because last time I went up in that piece, literally I waited in line to check out for like an hour, and I was like, I'm sorry, I'll just go to the regular grocery store where I can go ahead and just get what I need to get, and get there early and kind of peace out. And you know what? People are so in this pandemic, just they're also irking me this week.
Mm-hmm.
You got grocery store clerks out there that are trying their best, right?
Right.
It doesn't help when you got somebody who has like 2 carts full of groceries piled high. I was waiting in line, and there was the grocery store clerk, middle-aged woman, and I seen her before. I think she was just hired about a month ago, and she's sitting there trying her best. This lady in front of me has like literally she has 2 carts because she was pushing one, her daughter was pushing one, full to the top. And not only that, the woman also has like a page of coupons.
Ooh.
So I'm sitting there like, oh, here we go. So I was sitting there, people behind me get, restless, hurry up. I'm just sitting there like, man, I just want to check out so I can get home. And then the lady clerk, she's trying her best. And the lady arguing with somebody, did you put that coupon in? Ma'am, I already put it in. No, I don't think you put it in. And I'm sitting there like, oh, they about this really, the lady, don't do this right now. And she's sitting there arguing with the grocery store clerk, and I'm just like, lady, the woman is trying her best. Please cut her some slack.
Got 2 carts full of stuff. You better be cutting her some slack.
I walk up there, and the lady was like, how are you, sir? I said, I'm okay. Are you good? She's like, yeah, I'm fine. I said, okay, because, I'm being polite to her, because, this is a very tough time.
Right.
And I'm just, you got people, which people are still funny trying to enter stores without a mask on. I actually saw that too when I was out. Dude walked in the store. Sir, you have a mask? No. You can't come in. And she was like, why? And I'm just sitting there like, oh my gosh.
Have you watched the news lately? Have you watched the news lately? What you mean, why?
Exactly. And he was like, well, can I just cover my hoodie over my mouth?
No.
And I'm sitting there like, oh my goodness, this idiot. So they said, sir, you can't come in unless you got a mask. And man, this is stupid, man. Don't be, he doing this, he's saying some words. I'm like,
right.
I can't. I'm at the register trying to check out. It's like, come on, I just want to get home.
Right.
I get up early so I can avoid these stupid people. And they still be coming to this joint.
Man, at least you're not going to the store this weekend. It's first of the month, Steve.
Oh, shoot, man. That's why I didn't go. I got paid today. You think I went to the bank today?
No.
I said, nah. I said, because last time when I went to the bank, it was the first while this was going on, whatever. I would never forget. It was a line for me outside the bank, walking into the bank. I said, let me just put this car in reverse. I'll come back.
That Bone Thugs and Harmony playing real loud right now.
It's the first of the But I think everyone's favorite is to see you at the crossroads.
Oh, well, man. Hey, hold up now. My favorite Bone Thugs and Harmony song is Thuggish Ruggish Bones, so, I love all the business. I can't sing that song. No, but we had a lot of stuff going on last week. I mean, we didn't even go over the entire draft. We went over round 1. We got wrestling for you later. Real boy, a lot of wrestling for y'all. But for right now, Steve, let's get into the draft. Finish that up real quick. Steve, who do you think had the best draft night? NFL.
I think the Ravens did a good job. They always do a good job. That front office always draft well. I think personally with me, I think the Giants did pretty good, especially taking a tackle.
Oh yeah.
With their first pick, because people were like, "Why you gotta say a Simmons sitting there?" I'm like, you gotta protect Daniel Jones and that man Saquon Barkley in that backfield. You just got to.
And Darius Slayton.
Like you gotta do something here. They did good. Packers, they bombed that draft.
Not, hold on. I gotta go to that 2020 draft thing real quick to look at these Packers and their crazy draft, and I'm almost appalled at these Packers. I know we got a couple Packers fans who listen to this. I'm sure we do. I know we do, and it's crazy. I'm sorry to say, Packers fans,
Y'all
Much,
be real mad when I see Aaron Rodgers in a Patriots jersey a year from now.
or even worse, you'd be real mad if you see him in a Jets jersey.
Don't wish that upon me.
And then this man come out of nowhere and he'd be like, you know what? I can't do the Jets. I'm going to the Vikings. You know Brett Favre was at his house going, yeah, how you like that, huh?
Packer fans gonna be real salty when this joker show up with the Bears.
That's probably the biggest one too. I see Aaron. You know he's going to an NFC North team. You know he is. This man vindictive. And with their picks, they picked Jordan Love, which they're sorry, Aaron, that's your replacement in the future, I'm assuming.
Matt LaFleur probably want this joker gone quick as he can get him out.
Matt LaFleur probably heard the horror stories and was like, hey, it can't be that bad. And he went through that winning season, and this man said, oh my God.
He just imagine just like LaFleur's first day. All right, guys, I'm your head coach. Rodgers walking in. Aaron, you're late. Who are you? Matt LaFleur, the head coach. Oh, you're the head coach. And I'm Aaron Rodgers. you see what's on my hand? You see this with my finger? This is a ring. This is a ring. I want this. Man, hold on 1 second. Gets his phone out, calls up. Hey, Klein. What's up, Aaron? I know you're in LA right now, but tell about LaFleur. Who am I? He's Aaron Rodgers. And Clay, what's that in your hand right now? It's a ring. And who won you that ring? I think you did, Aaron. Okay.
he points over to his trophy. What's that? That's I'm assuming that's an NFL MVP.
Just count and double check. Yeah, he didn't take them over.
With round 2's pick, they picked A.J. Dillon, running back. I thought Aaron Jones did good last year.
Again, I don't understand why they just get this man a receiver. Get this man a receiver.
Bro, Denzel Mims was on the board when they picked in the second round. Just get Denzel Mims.
The joke is stupid.
Last year, I was calling Aaron. I call Aaron when Aaron Rodgers gets on that field. I call that man Daddy Aaron, especially when he faces the Cowboys. He is Daddy Aaron. He daddies every team he faces, most every team he faces. And with Aaron Jones taking the load off of him for a lot of that season, I called them Daddy Aaron and his life partner Daddy Aaron. That was fine. That's all you. Aaron Jones is some old man. I swear he's on like a rookie deal, is he not?
I might have read it's like his last year.
Oh, it's his last year.
Yeah, I might have read that, but I mean, still, but it's like
he did.
Like,
okay,
he can't cost that much.
He can't. Okay, I didn't know Aaron Jones was old. See, that's my thing. I didn't know he was old. But still, this man did good last year. You can pick a running back in the 4th round.
4th, 5th.
It ain't after what happened with Gurley and what happened with like just in general, what happened with Gurley when we thought he was going to be the next Hall of Fame back to like carry the league, and this man's knees decided I'm gonna go the route of Ajayi and die. You know, man. After that point, if I'm a GM, I am not paying a running back like $100 million or even $80 million for like 5 years. Zeke, if Zeke fails too, and McCaffrey fails, and all, because the problem is they keep putting these running backs in these situations where they gotta carry the team. Because make no mistake about it, that's Zeke's team.
Not Amari?
It's not. Who's their quarterback?
Dak Prescott, man.
Oh man, Dakota Rain. Yeah,
he
okay.
about to get paid.
He probably is. If he does well this next season.
What I was reading was why did my voice get so high? What I was reading was that like apparently he want like they offered him a pretty good deal, but it's like for 4 years, like I think it was like a 7-year deal or something crazy like that.
That's crazy.
He apparently wants a deal where he could hit the market again at like a certain time and get paid again. I'm sitting there saying, Dak, get your money now.
Yeah.
Get your money now.
See, Jerry Jones is so old-fashioned because he doesn't want you to just be like, Jerry Jones don't want you to just be, you know, a regular NFL quarterback. He wants you to be his quarterback. He don't want you leaving. He wants you to be his Staubach or his Aikman.
Yeah.
You not leaving this team.
I'm trying to tell you, people gonna be mad when they look up and Aaron Rodgers sitting there in the Cowboys uniform.
You better stop. I'm not about that life.
He gonna be in Dallas.
Oh, you better stop. Hold on, he ain't gonna be under Dallas. He ain't gonna be with Dallas under Mike McCarthy no more. You know that.
Oh,
Hold
I
up.
forgot McCarthy's the head coach.
He ain't gonna be with Mike McCarthy.
I keep forgetting that he's the head coach. Oh, I keep forgetting that.
Man, it's honestly a lateral move. Mike McCarthy wasn't that great at the end of his run, but who knows? I don't know. These crazy Packers, dude. I swear, they picked a tight end in the 3rd round. Which did they need one?
Who did they pick?
They picked Josiah DeGuara out of Cincinnati.
Yeah, I think they needed a second one.
All right. They picked a linebacker, Kamal Martin. Okay, that's fine, I guess.
Where's Rodgers' receiver? That's what they in a deep receiving class. Well, they did not get.
Well, maybe he's here in the 6th round. Let's see. No, they picked a guard, John Runyon Jr., John Runyon's kid. But no, 7th round. Has to be in the 7th round. Don't worry. We'll find it in the 7th round. No, 6th round. They picked a center and another guard.
Ridiculous.
No.
It's utterly ridiculous.
No, maybe it's after this. Maybe it's after this. 7th round. They picked a free safety and a defensive end. Okay, nope, never mind. No receiver. Okay, we good. Aaron, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Aaron. I don't know if they think that I guess they expect him to just carry that team forever. I don't know.
His back must be in some terrible shape.
Man, you almost. But see, Matt LaFleur, he did it on purpose.
Oh yeah. I really think Matt LaFleur is like I don't want what happened to Mike McCarthy happen to me. So I'm gonna put plans in place to get this man up out of here. I mean, they really can't get rid of him. I don't think for these next 2 years because like there'd be a lot of like all that money he gets paid.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if you look up in 2023, I mean, maybe definitely something happened then. But I mean, I don't think like Brett Favre was saying it was like, yeah, I think we will see Rodgers playing for somebody else.
Oh, he is. And honestly, I see. Okay. While maybe he waits, but honestly, I'm feeling like there's gonna be some big, giant, like just drama next year. That's gonna be just too unignorable for this team to even not try and see if they can deal Aaron Rodgers to somebody else.
But the part that gets me is like they talked to Rodgers, and Rodgers. The understanding that was that Rodgers was sitting there draft night, had a direction, knew what they were going to do, and knew like, okay, yeah, they're going to address this when we talk about. And when he saw that hit coming, he was just shocked.
That's a top 10 betrayal, man. That's cold-blooded.
Watch Mojo. Better put that on your list.
Top 10 NFL betrayals.
Shout us out, Watch Mojo. Shout us out.
Better put the Eagles not giving Reggie White his money at number 5 or something.
Shoot, it's gonna be Jalen Hurts. It's gonna be the Eagles with Carson Wentz on there soon.
You better stop.
Jalen Hurts. He ain't gonna say that, man, Joe.
No, the way Doug and Howie were wording everything, they want some like crazy innovative offense next year. And my thing is, they want like, because last season apparently our old QB coach said he sees the future of the quarterback position having two quarterbacks on the field at the same time a lot, which sounds crazy. If we're all just like running the Wildcat 24/7.
Don't. I get PTSD with that. Don't say that again.
I'm sorry. Jungle Tiger. Is that cool?
Hey, we blew out the league that year. Nobody knew when it was coming. Go watch that tape. They didn't know what was coming. We hit that Wildcat.
And then eventually they knew what was coming.
Oh yeah, I think we only scored like 3 points in the playoff game that year. Wildcat. Oh, we know what's coming.
Also, Tom Brady wasn't there.
That is true.
Y'all had Matt Castle.
Hey, but it's the new sheriff in town in the AFC East, and his name is Tua Tagovailoa.
It's not Josh Allen?
Who? Let him throw in that secondary. I want him to.
Y'all secondary looking nasty.
We got some nasty people in this. Nasty.
Because you got the new dude, Noah I. You got Xavier up in the safety. You got you got Talib, don't you?
No. He ain't retainable.
Oh, okay.
It was just kind of like, hey, we're sending you this pick. You take Talib's contract just right into the season. Okay.
Dang.
So, but I mean, what corner you go throw the ball to? You worry about X, Byron Jones.
Nah.
You still got. Then just think about the fact that you have to deal with X on one side and Byron Jones.
Wow, Mr. Byron PBU Jones. You ain't getting no interception, but he's going to make sure to bat that ball down.
Yep, and I'll take it. I will take it.
Now, who else do you think? Like, who do you think had the best draft nights?
Like I said, the Ravens were earlier. I mean, they always draft good, picking up Patrick Queen.
Mm-hmm.
That was good for the first round. Then, I mean, you might not like what I'm about to say, but I mean,
I know.
The Cowboys and CeeDee Lamb, which I think he went to the best landing spot for all receivers because you don't got to go in, you don't got to be the number one because Cooper's there. You got Zeke in the backfield. You got Dak. Still Dak. I mean, CeeDee he's sitting pretty, and he wearing 88 too.
Oh yeah.
Who the last receiver wear 88 for the Dallas Cowboys? What was his name?
Was it old Michael?
No. You know who wore 88. Stop playing with that man.
Was it old Drew Pearson?
All you gotta do is throw up the axe. Throw it up. Dez. Dez Bryant.
Man. That team where it was Murray, Romo at his peak, and Dez Bryant was actually a little scary.
Man. My man Dez.
That man fell off really bad when Dak came, though. It's like this man said, I only play with Tony Romo. This man Dez could have been like a Hall of Fame receiver. This man only had like 6 really good seasons.
So sad.
Yeah, well, I was almost hoping he'd play for the Saints during that one season where they played the Cowboys, but then he got hurt.
Yeah, that was tough. That was real tough.
Let's see. Is he still on a free agency?
I believe so. Yeah.
So like people can sign Dez Bryant.
I think people were saying this was like a while ago. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen now, but he was working out with Patrick Mahomes, I think.
Oh Lord.
So, I mean, we'll see.
Does that team need more speed though?
Is Dez Bryant speed?
I mean, I wouldn't say he was sure hands after a certain point. I assume I always looked at him as a fast dude. Now, Was he just a slot dude? Because personally, whenever I saw this man was going deep.
And wasn't it pretty?
Yeah, well, it wasn't until
that accent on the Eagle fan's face.
well, you see, it was pretty until he didn't catch it.
Oh yeah, I would never forget that.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. In current NFL catch standards, that probably was a catch, but I don't care.
You got a bolt. Why you still being salty?
Because it's the Cowboys, Steve. I don't like them. I don't care if we had 10 and they had none. It is the Cowboys. I don't like them.
There's been so much hate on against Tua now. It's unreal.
Now, see, I don't know why people would hate Tua. Okay, I understand he got hurt in college and you afraid of that, but we didn't pick Justin Herbert. He played for Alabama.
But look who he plays for now.
He plays for the Miami Dolphins.
Nobody wants it to succeed. They want us to be sorry. They got people online telling us, how many yards he going to throw this year? None. He's going to be hurt. I'm like, wow.
That's mean.
Y'all just can't let us have a franchise quarterback for nothing. Like, we can't have nothing. We can't have nothing.
Bro, I was looking at old Dan Marino stats, like years, and I'm just like, and I was talking to Ram. Shout out to that dude named Ram, and he was saying, "Oh man, 90 like his last playoff year was 95, was it?" And
yes, I believe so.
And
95 to 96, I can't remember.
And we were looking at his later years, and he was like, "Ah, yes, the sad Marino years," and I was like, "Look at this man's career. Weren't these all sad Marino careers or sad Marino years?" This man made the bowl once in his career, and it's kind of a shame this man did not win a ring.
You know, it's funny you say like my dad would talk all the time how it's like actually talking about with the Nationals this year. It was ironic because we're talking about like Nationals and World Series. They have to win it because you it's never that we'll definitely be back. And the thing with Dolphins when they went to the Super Bowl that year, Marino, after they lost, like, we'll be back. They never got back.
Jeez.
And now it's like this man who, in my opinion, deserves a lot more credit than what he gets right now. Because people act like that Marino just wasn't that dude. And it's like, y'all act, this man had a ring or two. Like, come on. Like, this man, you could put this man, I'll put him in the conversation as one of the GOATs. Because this man just...
Who, Dan Marino? Yeah, he's top 5.
But people, hey, because you don't got a ring, oh, we can't put him top 5. We can put him top 10, but not top 5. So it's like, come on.
But see, man, by that measure, you can't put people like, John Stockton or Karl Malone in like a top 25 all time because they don't got a ring. Or people, or like basically everybody in the 90s who wasn't Jordan or Olajuwon.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people in the 90s who did not win a ring.
Charles Barkley.
Yeah. Would you
Patrick Ewing.
Yeah.
Like,
just so many people. You telling me you wouldn't put Charles Barkley in like a top 20 all-time players NBA?
Shoot, I put him in top 10.
Ooh, see?
Was it Charles Barkley? Was that dude?
Yeah.
The former MVP.
And like sometimes you can't blame one person. Like, okay, in basketball you might be able to blame one person. Maybe. It's hard to though. But in football you can't blame one person for not winning a ring. Like, something tells I have not examined all of Marino's stuff, but it seems to me
Pete Carroll. So, he wouldn't have another Super Bowl ring if he just would have
ran it.
Yep. Would have ran it, but
See, like something tells me Marino, his teams, because I looked at like his defenses he had, and he had like in like the early 90s he had some good defenses, but what about his receivers? I know he had Don Shula at like near like the end of his career in the early parts of Marino's time, but something tells me Marino's teams were not that amazing outside of him.
they there was pieces there. You got Mark Clayton.
Okay.
It's just when you just look at the whole Marino stuff, it's just like it's just sad sometimes. It's like this man deserved a Super Bowl ring, and it's just sad when it's like he doesn't have one, but what can you do? He can't come back and play now. So
I mean, if they inject him with like some steroids or something, he might be able to sort of stomp back on the field. I don't know.
Shoot.
Man, imagine if we had some technology that could put an old person's brain or mind and talents into another body. Next thing you know, Dan Marino in a new body coming back to play in the NFL.
He's gonna be into a body.
I keep telling people, Tom Brady, a vampire. He sucks the blood of every quarterback that came to New England, so that he can stay youthful.
Hey, Jimmy G. No, Brady, no, get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Oh, Jimmy G won 2 games when I wasn't there. Here we go.
Jared Stidham.
See, the reason why he wasn't good why Brady wasn't great last year was because Jared Stidham had no skill to give him. See?
So, where do you think EC3 gonna go?
What do I think? Who?
EC3's gonna go.
He's going back to Impact. He is going back to Impact.
I haven't really been all into like the wrestling stuff this past week, but what I've read online, it's like he made a promo where he basically was taking shots, and he took shots, I think, at AEW.
Really?
And at
he took shots at AEW?
Yeah, in his promo that he did, and I want to say MJF.
I mean MJF is just AEW's EC3.
So I mean, we'll see. I mean, honestly, I don't know I don't know what's going to happen at this point. It would not. Whoever gets EC3, it's like, I mean, you're getting a diamond in the rough, because he should have been,
Could also go to NWA.
A high-profile mid-card WWE, but Vince just is petty about the smaller stuff, whatever.
He could go to NWA. Okay, I know NWA is becoming my version of AEW, but it'd just be really cool to see.
I hate that I still flop around, but just so apparently during an interview on a podcast, Marty basically said that he wouldn't rule out a working relationship with AEW in the future. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, but I actually like what's going on with New Japan. You guys are going on with New Japan, NWA. Like, I like what's going on there.
Right.
Like, I mean, I think you said before that you think that AEW does not need any working partnerships just because it's like, it's like they're a big company.
I don't think they need a New Japan partnership. They work well. Them and AAA can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
They don't need New Japan. I'm so sick of hearing about this New Japan partnership with AEW. We don't. How about we cause everyone, I understand people are like, the wrestling world should be united. See, my thing is, when you start like, okay, maybe like a one-time event one day, but nothing where it's like regular, like I don't want these companies being like codependent on one another. It's too much.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I really just enjoy what they got going on with NWA, New Japan. Like I enjoyed that, and I mean, just keep it that way. Just keep it that way. I mean, it's a nice little setup they have going on, and I mean, like I don't think AEW really needs a big partnership with someone because it's AEW. I mean, it's elite wrestling. It's the best wrestling on the planet. but the honor isn't real.
Of course, the I love it. Do you just like walk around like sometimes when somebody tells you like just anything? Brian might walk up to you, be like, "Yo, Steve, I had this girl today, and I don't know. I don't know if she loves me or not." And you just tell her, you tell Brian, "But Brian, is the honor real?"
Which that event, Well, it was showing that the intro, and I was saying it to him. He said, what are you saying, Steve? I said, it's right there on the screen. It's right there. It's right there. She's like, you really like the Ring of Honor? I said, yes, I love a Ring of Honor. I love Ring of Honor. Even though Jamar bashes every single wrestler because, you know, where are they not WEC? No, Jamar, no, they're not big time. You know, Jamar, you can just go and I'll push you down a cliff.
Well, I mean, it's all love, Jamar.
don't respect. He don't respect them boys. He one time he tried to bash Bandito. I said, really? This man stole the show at All In.
Yeah, he did.
2 years ago.
He did. Bandito was low key one of the best parts of All In.
Yeah, and I had a conversation with Jamar too. I was like, Jamar, you do realize that some of these guys on this roster, and WWE will actually pluck them in a heartbeat. And I was like, Flip Gordon. I was like, I'm pretty sure they would definitely try to get Flip Gordon.
Bandito. They try to get Bandito.
Oh yeah, definitely Bandito. Which stay away, Bandito. Stay away. I can name some. Flip Bandito could have had the Briscoes, but they said some stuff that was kind of suspect. So that's that ship sailed. You know, it was rumors that at least 8 wanted Taven in NXT.
I don't know about all that.
Why don't you like Taven?
From what I've seen of Taven, I'm just saying the E don't need him.
You know, I think he could work in NXT. I think he could. I think he actually. Thank God Marty didn't go, because God knows. Just imagine if Marty would have went. Just imagine if he would have went
to NXT.
And Vince happened to see him, like, you know, Vince. I want to use him right now. Why this thing's gonna have him on Raw or whatever, SmackDown.
Right.
He'll be getting that Austin Theory treatment.
Where he debuts and basically is just like fodder.
Yeah, it's fodder.
Oh.
Like, you can't have the villain fodder. But, like I say, it's I feel like I'm missing someone big. Or Lethal, I'm pretty sure they've tried Lethal before.
Lethal is a lifer at this point.
Yeah. I mean, and he deserves respect. That's the face of the franchise right there. I'm pretty sure it's more.
I mean, would they?
What's
that?
One wrestler I'm surprised that's like, last time I checked, is not anywhere right now is Kelly Klein. I would think she would have been somewhere after, you know.
Like, I'm very sure she would have been like the AEW at this point.
Yeah, because I think her husband works there. What's his name? BJ Whitmer, I think that's her husband.
Right, I think so.
She's a good talent. She's a good talent. She's a good talent. I mean, Ring of Honor has some good talent there. And they just get plucked with, you know, somebody start, you know, smacking their hands and we want to pluck today from Ring of Honor.
Every time a star rises up in ROH, you got you've seen the image where it's like it's the white girl on the couch, like the bunch of black dudes behind her.
Oh God, not that again.
I swear that the girl is ROH and the dudes behind her are basically just WWE, Impact, New Japan, and AEW.
You know, I haven't even I haven't been watching any wrestling I have watched recently. I watched NXT. I haven't watched AEW.
Right.
So the one, you know, what's happening with Jeff Cobb? Like, has he been on there since like he debuted? Like 2 months ago? You know, like, you know.
On AEW?
Yeah.
Let me check. I don't fully know. I haven't watched AEW in a minute. I know what's happening, like in like the most basic of terms. Like I know Jericho and what's his face, Sammy, or like tag teaming.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think he's been on there since then, though.
Yeah, because last time I read about him was like he signed a contract with them. He's kind of just doing his own thing because he said he loves, you know, going to Japan and stuff with New Japan. I was saying, you know, that's why I thought he'll be signed with ROH because he could do ROH and he could do New Japan.
Apparently, he's in talks, but he isn't like here. But like he has like a really limited contract or something if he has a contract with them.
Okay, I mean, because I sorry, I almost dropped my phone. I I always liked Jeff Cobb.
Right.
He had the look of a star. That's a big athletic dude.
That's the kind of guy the E would have tried to pick up.
Huh?
That's the kind of guy the E would have tried to pick up.
Yeah. And it's just like I think he's a guy, he deserves a bigger stage.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I kind of want to see him like kill it. Like I would love to see what he does in NWA, somewhere like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like, but I feel like he's not done it ROH. Like I think he really needs a run with that main belt.
He hasn't won the world title yet, has he?
No, because when he was on his undefeated streak and all that stuff and was tearing it up, he lost to Taven.
Ah.
Yeah, he lost to Taven. That was one of Taven's challengers. Or was it Roosh? I'm trying to think. Who did? It might have been. I think it was Cobb. I think Cobb did fight Taven. Lost to Taven.
Okay.
I think he did, but I think he didn't lose clean. I don't think. I think he lost. Kingdom came out to interfere. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Which. Man, Kingdom was a good thing going. I kind of miss Kingdom, but I love Vince's his new. It's actually pretty entertaining.
I mean, you were saying Mike Bennett might go back to ROH.
Yeah, but it's like Taven's hurt, so we don't even know when he'll be back.
Mm.
And like the TKO, he had to stop wrestling. I think because of concussion.
Oh, okay.
And that's probably why they broke up the Kingdom.
Okay.
But
no,
anyway.
I'm gonna say because we got a lot of releases but I think the release that made me kind of just go like, was Cain Velasquez.
I mean, yeah, because he only wrestled what? Once?
Yeah. Apparently, they had stories for him. Or no, they didn't have stories for him after the Brock thing.
Okay.
I think they only really had him come out for the Brock thing.
Okay. Well,
I don't know.
It's what's going on right now. I'm just who's going to show up and who's going to show up where. I keep reading that Zack Ryder is going to be showing up in AEW and all this stuff.
That's a weird one. But I could see it.
But apparently he's close with Cody.
I could see it though. Like he isn't going to go to like a company that's like super duper wrestly, like New Japan or like ROH. He could go to like a really character based company like NWA or AEW. But I feel like his character, he would go to AEW.
Yeah, I mean, and some of these guys, I honestly I really want Gallows and Anderson back. I mean, I just I know AJ has to be like. I know he said he he hurt. He saw him get his boys got released, and he felt like he could have done something to help them out, and he wouldn't get released.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, you got to keep AJ happy. You don't want him to be disgruntled. Because
AJ's going to take, AJ does. I personally believe AJ is a ratings dude, and if AJ leaves, he's going to take his audience and take them to wherever he's going to go to next.
And you know where he will go?
New Japan. Oh, you're talking about AEW?
Oh, yes. It's a bunch of guys that they ever became free agents. Like AEW would be on the phone with them as soon as that clock strikes midnight or whatever the time they're free to talk to them. They would jump on that. It's a bunch of guys.
AJ would be interesting to go to AEW because he'd bring more ratings to them, but also it would get them so top heavy, Yeah. But
I was at a Twitch stream a couple days ago, and the guy that was streaming, he's not a wrestling fan, but a wrestling fan, I was in the chat, and I was like, I just said one word in the chat. I was like, Kenny Olivier. And somebody responded. They were like, "Are you a Jim Cornette fan?"
Kenny Olivier. Were you like modding for this dude or something?
No. The guy, this is a guy that I'm actually subscribed to. But I
Okay.
followed him for a while, and I told him a wrestler fan, but some of the guys, I had to do it. And they were talking to wrestling. I was going to say Kenny Olivier and see what happens. And they were like, are you a Jim Cornette fan? And I'm like, yes, indeed I am. And the person was like, well, he's right about some things, but, when it comes to stuff now, he's wrong. Kenny Omega he's really good and all this stuff. And they started talking about, his match with, who was it? Okada, yeah, was better than Flair and Steamboat and all this. I'm sitting there saying, here we go. And the guy was like, the church guy was like, what if you started in my chat?
What have you started in my chat?
and no, Kenny Omega versus Okada is not better than Flair and Steam.
Steve is a giant NWA fan. You're not gonna change his mind about that.
Like, come on now. No. I like Kenny. I think Kenny is a good talent. But the fact that it's like, I'm going to say this, and I said it before, I feel like since he's been AEW, Kenny, he's been ghosted.
He has. No, okay. And while I have not been watching AEW, I have asked people who have been watching AEW, and they said themselves, they think Kenny is just... They think Kenny right now is not the Kenny that you had in New Japan.
And don't get me started, because I will never forget when I paid that money to see Kenny Omega wrestle. And I was like, I can finally see him wrestle live in person. And what did I get?
You got a schmoz. You got a schmoz.
I got jazz hands. And that was it. I got jazz hands, him gonna attack my Moxley. That's it. So I paid $80-something to see Kenny do jazz hands.
Yeah, you did, bro.
It's him do jazz hands.
Hey, you went to the first ever AEW show. That's if AEW lasts really long, you can say you went to the first Dynamite show.
To see jazz hands.
To see jazz hands and to see okay. Cody versus Sammy was actually a good match. I'll give it that.
I didn't know who was coming out at first. I knew it was Cody versus Sammy, but I was like, what interest is that? Why is the chandelier going up? Oh, okay.
You have to know this man. Cody is going to Triple H himself an entrance for every big fight he has. You know this.
I would never forget. Just never ever forget when he made that entrance one time with the chandelier, and you got the smoke coming out. This man's like, his back is just turned, like he's like some superhero about to turn around and do some crazy stuff. And also, don't forget. Lights went out. What's going on? Who could it be?
It's the Under Cody. The Under Cody.
so he gets a light. He gets a lights out.
Yeah, man. Bro, you know he gets the big entrance. He's Triple H. He gets
a lights out entrance.
Which, by the way, I heard the WWE let their lease or whatever on the name Cody Rhodes lapse. So Cody's putting in the work to get the name Cody Rhodes back.
Oh, okay.
So we don't have to keep calling him by like some weird, 1990s surfer dude bro name anymore. He can actually have his last name back.
You said surfer dude. I think while I'm at work tonight, I'm gonna go and look at some good old Sting surfer gimmick matches.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
What's your top 5 surfer Sting moments?
I can't. I'm gonna give you just one moment. I'm gonna give you one match.
All right.
My favorite matches.
All right.
And you should know this.
I think I know this. Jesus Christ, Steve.
You should know this. The Cole match with Jake the Snake. I believe it was at Halloween.
Spin the wheel, make a deal.
Spin the wheel, make the deal. And when that snake bit Jake, I remember as a kid looking at that, and I was like, "Oh my God, get it off him!" Sting tried to get him. It's kind of, oh man, that.
Every time you would come over, you would always be like, "Yo, let's put on the network, watch some coal miners glove match." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" It took me a minute. I had to look it up. I'm like, "Oh, that's what he's talking about." Okay.
Yep, coal miners glove match. And Cole minus glove match, and I right now while I'm talking to you doing this, I'm looking up on my wall, just looking at you with that picture of Sting. That was a good day. That was a real good day.
hit you
That
with
was a real
hit
good
you
day.
hit you with that ice cube. Ooh ah ooh.
Oh, good day.
So you've been telling me that you've been looking at some Inuyasha recently again.
Before we get to that, any more release you want to get to?
Oh, sure. Let's try to speed through some of these real quick. I don't know why they released Kurt Angle. He's on a Legends contract. Why did they release Angle? Uh, that really confuses me.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the contract was maybe somewhat a little bit expensive, maybe. It's something that I could probably think of, but I mean, I'm pretty sure once all goes over, he'll be back.
Oh, he has to. Drake Maverick felt really bad for him with that story and with the storyline they put on NXT, along with the fact that he looked really broken up, having to like being released by the WWE.
Yeah, and I always liked Drake Maverick. I liked him.
Oh yeah.
Like, I didn't. The first time seeing him with an Impact, and like I always liked him. And I remember like when that was announced that him and EC3 got signed to WWE, I was like, oh man, I'm actually excited. And that was right around WrestleMania. When did they go to New Orleans for the second time? Was it 34?
34. Let me make
Yes.
sure. Pretty sure it's 34 because the year
Yeah.
after that, I forget where it was, but yeah.
35 was New York.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 33 was Jamar's favorite ever.
Well, give me the green light.
Oh my goodness! And the fact that he kept Steve, give me the green light, Jamar. We're in the 5th match of the show. Be quiet.
See, when I first saw Rockstar Spud, I was like, okay, so he's just a goofy manager. I didn't think he could actually wrestle until I saw him actually wrestle. And I was like, oh, he actually wrestles. That's interesting.
Bleacher Report put out like, oh, what if we like remade Attitude Era factions with the current roster today?
Mm-hmm.
And they had Drake Maverick in Job Squad.
Yeah, it fits.
And I forgot who else they had in there. Oh, the Nation Domination.
Let me guess, New Day.
Huh?
Let me guess, it was New Day.
No, they actually said we're not going to use them. We're going to take outside the box, and they had like Apollo Crews. One second. Mm-hmm. They had. They had
Apollo Crews. I'm assuming Cedric.
Yes, I think he was in there. They also had somebody. MVP was supposed to be like Farouk of the group.
All right.
And there's somebody else I'm missing. Bobby Lashley.
All right. Okay. You see, when you started off with Cedric and Apollo Crews, I'm like, this is the most unthreatening nation domination I've ever seen. Because Apollo Crews and Cedric just be smiling all the time. You got now MVP. He don't wrestle no more. He just manages, right?
Is he in the Money in the Bank?
Is he?
I know he was on the qualifying match. I don't know if he won. Like I said, I've been kind of in and out.
MVP. Hold up.
I don't know.
If this man in Money in the Bank, I'm gonna be so blown. Oh, he hosted the VIP lounge. Okay.
Wait till you hear who's the NWO Bleacher Report.
All right, who's in it?
John Cena.
Of course. Okay, that's fitting.
And they had Gargano and Ciampa.
That's a bit weird.
So it was Cena, Gargano, and Ciampa. And I was sitting there like,
that's weird.
Right? I was like, I'm sorry, but I can't see that.
That's a bit too much. I don't know. Yeah. It seems like a bit. Okay. Nash and Hall were big stars when they came over.
Yeah.
I don't know about those. I don't know about Ciampa and Gargano though. It would have to kind of grow, I guess. I don't know. I think it could work, but I don't know. I don't know right now. You know what? Actually, Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder could team back up again on the Indies.
Yeah. Oh, DX. Wait till you hear who's in DX.
Oh boy.
Kevin Owens.
Yeah, I guess.
I want to say Dolph Ziggler.
Let me guess. Shawn Michaels. Because he's a Michaels XP.
The woman they had for China, I think they had either Nia Jax or they said they could do Nia Jax or they could do the girl from NXT that's protecting Dakota Kai.
Oh, okay.
Her who was supposed to be the X-Pac, and I'm trying to think who was it, and I can't think off the top of my head right now.
Repeat that. X-Pac.
Who's Noam Dar.
No.
And it was the list they were providing was just really weird. I was like, guys, you're not really. This is not doing it for me.
That's not doing it. Noam Dar cannot be no X-Pac.
It was like, are you guys like need some content or something?
They do.
Like it was, yeah.
Also, Heath Slater got released, so expect him to come back in a couple years looking jacked and then winning the world title.
Yeah.
And I want to live in a world where all of 3MB has won a world title.
If this whole pandemic again, it sucks because I really feel like that if WrestleMania would have fans, Drew, they better have played Broken Dreams for that man. Just imagine that.
I'm hoping. I want Drew to be champion I want him to at least hold the belt until at least give him a show full of people before he drops the belt.
Yeah.
He has to hear a pop before he drops that belt. That's just me though.
And I remember watching it, I was sitting there saying, years ago when I was packing, I kept saying, he's going to be back on top again. And then he's back on top. I
know you're a giant Drew mark. I know that.
Oh, that Claymore kick, what you mean?
It's a good Claymore.
Oh,
that's a good kick. Yeah, I got turned into a Drew fan. Apparently Brock wanted to put him over too,
Yeah. I keep reading that Brock's not a terrible guy if you're on his good side. He will, he'll be nice to you, he'll help you out.
Brock seems to be he seems to be like one of those guys where all you have to do is just not be like a bother to him, and he will definitely put you over.
Yeah, and I was reading that that a couple years ago when Drew was in 3MB, that Brock put him aside and was like, "What are you doing? Like, why are you wasting your time doing this? You're so much better than this." And also apparently it was a spot in the Rumble. I don't know which spot it was. I can't remember. That apparently Brock was he was somebody who eliminated Brock. Who eliminated him? Was it Drew?
Yeah, it was Drew. He basically he plotted out that whole thing.
Yeah. And I was like, he has a brilliant wrestling mind. He's just really scary looking.
Yeah. Kobe was putting him over on a podcast or a radio show saying that Brock has a good mind for wrestling. Which is that's the craziest thing. People think that Brock sucks, and my thing is Brock himself does not suck. His booking sucks. Vince sucks for making Brock have to come in, leap around for 5 seconds, and then during his matches just do suplex and F5.
Remember he was dancing with the boombox?
That was funny. Brock can be entertaining. Freaking boombox Brock. What was a Brock party? That was funny. Him coming to the ring and just shuffling his feet with the money in the bank up to his head. That it almost made up for the dumb way that they gave him the briefcase.
Yeah.
That was funny. If I don't know, it was just really funny. Just don't give him the. But I read a report saying they might give him the belt back because ratings are getting low.
Oh no.
They might put the belt back on him because the rating they've hit 1.93 or something.
What? I mean, who is he gonna fight?
It's not a good. See, that's my thing. It's not a good time for ratings right now. Well, at least for wrestling, because there's just too much going on.
Exactly. It's like, look who they're using. Using the same guys multiple, like 2 times each night or whatever. Like, it's just like I said. I mean, it's just like.
But see, then you got Meltzer and like Dave on like Twitter calling out the rating numbers, and then acting like children about it when people call them out for focusing on ratings during the pandemic. But see, when NXT finally wins a thing, they'll be like, but you see though, AEW won with this demographic, which means they won.
So stupid.
But see, when AEW wins, it's just AEW won flat out.
Yeah.
So, and then when people call him out for it, you saw the thing where like Dave and Brian were like getting all, just like Dave and Brian were just getting like acting like children about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all need to get over yourselves, like for real.
Hey, Ryan Satin's a true hero here.
Ryan Satin put that man in his place. He said, I know where my check comes from. I don't pretend about it. He put Dave and Brian on the spot. They was trying to call him out for being being with the E. I'm like, he don't try to hide that.
He doesn't.
He doesn't sit there and tell people he don't work for the E. Like, y'all tripping so hard about it. Backstage isn't like some show that Ryan sits there and pretends like, oh yeah, man, we're legitimate. He don't pretend that. I don't understand these people sometimes. I don't know. But as we try to kind of wind down the time, I mentioned Inuyasha earlier, Steve. You told me you was watching it.
Yeah, I was watching it again because that's one of my favorite shows, and just it's like watching it now, again. It's like I'm a grown man watching it. It's just like I can see why this scared me as a kid, scare other kids when they watch it, because it's like the stuff with the demons is like it's pretty intense.
Oh yeah, like if you're like a little kid and you're just like looking at Inuyasha, which you shouldn't be if you're a little kid, but
No.
But if you somehow like randomly catch it like late night on like Adult Swim because you're watching TV without permission or whatever, it can be it can be a bit too intense for some kids. Just saying.
I used to get up at 5 a.m. to watch Adult Swim.
I was little one time when I was little, and I was at my grandmother's house, and I was just watching the TV in the little guest room, and it was late night. I changed the channel to Adult Swim. I'm like, ooh, I get to watch Adult Swim. And you thinking you grown for it. Family and Family Guy's on, and I was laughing at that. But then it changed to I think Detective Conan came on. You ever heard of that anime?
Yeah.
And it came on, and it was an episode with like a murder, and a lady got her head cut off. I was like, oh no, can't watch this. Changing the channel. Lady got her head cut off. I did that scared me a bit too much. I said I'm not gonna watch it. I can't watch Adult Swim anymore until I can't do this no more. It's too much. But when I was younger, I used to watch like anybody who knows me knows my favorite anime of all time will always be Dragon Ball.
I thought you were saying My Hero Academia.
No, hold up now, sir.
Which, by the way, it's funny because I didn't watch it, but it was on my TV this morning. Oh my God. I was going to sleep. I was like, oh, My Hero Academia. Oh, it's season 1, episode 4. I'm going to listen to it while I'm in bed trying to fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, wait a minute. That voice sounds so familiar. Is that the guy that voices Piccolo?
For who?
I can't think of the guy's name. He's like the main, like, the poster hero guy.
Oh, All Might.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it is. Let me see. All Might English. Christopher Sabat? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Bruh. My Hero's a good anime. It's a good show. Like, okay. If you're not into shonen, you're not gonna like it. but I think it bucks a lot of trends. I think, or at least a few trends that shonen anime have. You know, the only thing that gets me is the main character Izuku Midoriya. He cries a lot, and I mean a lot.
Really?
Yeah, like every other episode, this man has like tears falling from his eyes. So just saying, it's a bit too much sometimes. Man, this dude like by season 4, when I saw this man start, whenever I saw this man crying, I just said, "Here we go. Here, can you?" I understand that we're in a day and age where men can express their feelings. I get that. That's fine. It's fine. I'm cool with it. There's such a thing as there's such a thing as any human being sharing too much feeling. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. You need to dial that crying back a bit. There was an episode where of SpongeBob where Squidward called him out for crying too much. And that always sits in my head whenever I'm watching My Hero. I'm like, yo, son, please. I understand. This is your dream. You get to be in the school to be a hero. Shut up. Why are you crying over these people? Shut up. Stop. Just live your life. You don't have to go into that's such an anime thing to like go into like some like random exposition for like 20 minutes about your past and then start like tearing up or getting really angry about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God knows, me to read for 5 seconds. Can you stop? Can you just like not think? Um, like with Naruto, every time there's like a fight in Naruto, it comes equipped with like 30 minutes of like Naruto or whoever else he's fighting, going through their backstory. And I swear to you, most Naruto fights could be cut in half if you just took out the darn exposition.
You see, Naruto, when I was a little boy, my father left me in a shack to starve for days. Then I got and with that hatred of sitting there being hungry and wanting to kill my father, I knew what I must do when I get older. I am to destroy the Hit Leaf Village. I won't let you. It's my Nintendo.
And then cue like 20 minutes of Naruto. Man, he really is just like me. Remember when I used to be living alone and the village hated me? Oh.
And then you got his Sakura. Naruto! Just yelling. Watch out!
Naruto, no!
The one thing on like when I was a kid, I used to play the Dragon Ball Z game or whatever.
Right.
And I'll never forget playing Budokai.
Okay.
Always get to that part where Goku comes back and he sees that freaking Yamcha on him laid out the ground.
Oh, no.
Yamcha, Tien. Shang-Chi just blown to a crisp. And I always never forget, goodbye, Mr. Tien. What does he do? Blow Nappa's armor off and that's it. Wow.
See,
wow.
My thing is, if you look at that entire thing, that like entire fight between Vegeta and Nappa, or really it's just Nappa versus the rest of them, because it's like at least get killed by Nappa, Yamcha. Come on now.
Yes, I would be just.
You didn't even get past the Cyber. You couldn't even get past the Mook, Yamcha.
Hey, but to make it up though, when they went to Otherworld and King Kai's planet, he did beat the crap out of Raccoon when that planet.
Good for you. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. That's filler. That's filler, and it didn't happen. I mean, if you wanted to have happened, then it happened. But it's sort of like a dream sequence.
What we're on the topic of all this. I'm gonna say this right now. The best, and I mean the best, Dragon Ball intro is why am I drawing a blank right now? I just can't talk today. Goodness gracious, can't talk. The best intro and I mean it is the very best, and I love it. Is the Bruce Falconer's theme.
Oh, Rock. Which one? Rock the Dragon or the other one?
Dragon. It's just Dragon Ball Z. Bruce Falconer. That's like the best intro.
Where it's
Brian
like,
thinks it's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brian thinks it's the Chala. I said, Brian, stop.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I go back and forth between Rock the Dragon and okay. If we're just talking about Dragon Ball Z, then I go back and forth between Rock the Dragon and Chala because Chala's really good. Like I like it. It's Japanese as a mug, but I like it's definitely because like in America they wanted the tone to be like super duper actiony. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like in Japan, they wanted the tone to still kind of be like, oh, we're still a little goofy. Hold up. Okay, hold up. Actually, no, not Chala. It's either Rock the Dragon for me, or it's. So okay. They had a different theme in Japan for like when Gohan is the teenager during the Buu saga, and it's just called what's it called? Gotta get a better power, something like that. I really like that song. I forget what's it called. Get a better. Let me look it up real quick. Dragon Ball Z. We got a power. Okay, I like that song. So, but okay. I gotta ask you this though. Who do you think was the better villain between Frieza, Cell, or Boo?
Uh, okay, I would say this. I hated Frieza a lot.
Really?
Just only because, like I said, I'm a big Krillin fan.
Oh.
So when he freaking first of all he stabbed Krillin with his horns, and then he just like blew Krillin up and killed him. I was like just hating Frieza with a passion. I thought Cell was just annoying, but like because. Also, I love Angel 18. And just Cell was just annoying little pest to me. Boo was just fun. I'm going to turn you into chocolate.
Which Boo did you like better, though? That one, Kid Boo, or Super Boo?
I think Super Boo.
Okay.
It's always the one meme that I always find where it's like Boo looking just jacked and all veiny. And it's like, it was like roid heads when they in the gym. Because it's him making this weird smile and all this stuff, veins popping everywhere on his forehead, all this stuff.
Yo, son, you know, what do you call it? There's a whole thing in just like Dragon Ball when what's it called? This man, oh jeez, I just had it in my head. Jesus Christ! Oh yeah, Super Boo is the only villain in Dragon Ball to legitimately kill everybody on Earth.
Yeah, that is true.
Like that was scary, dude. When he just, I swear to you, he held it like even as a grown man. I look at that scene where he just holds his hand up so casually, he murks everybody on Earth.
Remember when Goku goes back to Kami's tower and tells Kami's lookout and tells them people who's like dead, and he's like, "Yeah, Gohan's dead."
Oh,
and Vegeta's dead too. And everyone's like, "Yeah." Which Vegeta sacrificed those badasses things in that show.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was great.
His sacrifice was cool. The one, I just wish this one villain was canon because he's like one of my favorite villains.
Who?
You probably know who this.
Broly?
Android 13.
Oh, 13. Oh, with the trucker hat.
He was. I remember watching my dad when I was a kid. He would curse. He's not supposed to be saying that. You shouldn't be watching this. He punched Goku in the nuts.
Yeah.
Grabbed that man by his leg and just right in the nuts. I was like, oh my god.
Son, they had a thing. You should watch this. This is a thing called Dragon Ball The Bridge. You should watch it.
Oh, I know what it is.
Yeah.
I know what it is. I've seen them.
So you ever seen the one where they did the parody of the 13 movie?
Uh-huh.
And where he punches him so hard in the nuts and Goten disappears in the future? Son, that was too much. Why they make this man's child disappear?
So ridiculous.
Oh my lord. Well, Steve, we running out of time, so any final words you want to say?
I'm going to finish Persona 5 Royale in a couple of weeks, as a promise.
Okay.
I'm going to finish it. I love Persona 5. It's my favorite games of all time. It's
Who
really good.
who's your who's your waifu?
You already know who she is, Lady On. I got the wall scroll Lady On in my room. I got the keychain on my keys. Like, that's Lady On, man. Lady On.
Well,
You know who Brian is?
I'm gonna assume what's it? Haru?
No.
Is it the teacher?
No.
Okay. Who he got?
Makoto.
Jeez, I'm trying to remember which one she was. What up?
She's the student council president.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He gets on me almost like you picked Anne again in your playthrough or Al in your first play. I said, yeah, is that a problem? I favorite character from the series. He's like, okay, Steve. Then he goes pick Makoto. I'm like, mm-hmm. And I'm like, Jesus Christ said, well without sin, cast first.
But who's your favorite persona? Which one's your favorite persona in the game?
My favorite persona, I think I have. Okay, it's a tie between Alice. I really like Alice, and I like Jack Frost.
Okay.
Because when you knock him down, he like just wailing on his stomach. He can't get up. But my favorite Inuyasha character.
Okay.
Is Shippo.
Well, yeah, you were telling me about him, yeah.
That's my dude. Shippo is my dude. So funny. I actually was one of them, them loyal fans that as soon as they announced that the first set is going to be hit Blu-ray on July 14th, I pre-ordered it the first day.
Of course you did.
It was like, what? Pre-order. It was a pre-order. I bought a shirt from Hot Topic that just came in the mail yesterday because you can't buy Inuyasha merch anywhere else. And Hot Topic only had they had some good selections, but then of course you can buy it and it's like all that's left is extra small, really.
Well, oh man, so I think we might be seeing y'all next week. I think we had a good show today.
Yeah, I mean, FTR.
They're already freed. Steve.
The Revolt.
Oh yeah, the Revolt.
Oh, I'm gonna miss that. Mr. Say Yeah, do. Oh, yeah.
Say yeah. It's gonna probably be like in their new song wherever they go. It's gonna be some dude just going say yeah.
Yeah.
Or they align with Lil Jon, so Lil Jon can say it for them. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been Exposing the Business. I'm Tiante, and this is Steve. And remember to always not only wash your hands, but just stay clean.
Wear a mask when you go out.
Do what Steve says, please. Don't spread this. Don't spread germs around. Even after this whole pandemic ends, don't spread germs around. Don't just go back to not washing your hands for 20 seconds, please. We'll see you next week.